Hey Sagittarius, I hope that you guys are all doing great. I send you so much love and light. Let's take a look and see what is coming in for your love life in October. So this is another love reading for you guys. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe if you haven't already, you guys. If you are new to this channel, my name is Lynn and this is Passionate Heart Tarot. Thank you so much for clicking on the video. And if you guys are cross-watching, welcome. Let's jump right in, Sagittarius, and see what is coming your way in love. Before I begin your reading, just want to take a moment to invite the white light of the Holy Spirit. All right, Sagittarius, let's see what is coming in for you guys. Wow, well, you have to know that this person that you are not talking to, this person that you've turned down, I mean, they just feel like they lost everything. They really do. Because I just see where there's so much energy of like them being blocked. Wishing that they knew what to say to you, but then they feel like they don't really know what to say. Okay, I wonder what you guys will choose to do. And I wonder why you won't receive them just yet. And I ask because I see their intentions. Their intentions are sincere. The way that they look at you is like that's some of the happiest memories I've ever had in love. I expected to really accomplish a lot with this Sagittarius. I mean, like these high expectations and things didn't work out. So now I'm not talking. I wonder if it just leaves the both of you feeling sad. And I wonder if you're wondering how they feel. What are they thinking? What's going on? You know, especially if you haven't spoken to them in a while. They're incredibly disappointed and they just feel like their balloon popped and they just lost everything. It's one of the biggest disappointments that they've ever faced in love. And I just see where they feel like they've been turned down. They want to make you this offer, but they don't know what to say to you. And I'm not saying that to, you know, be on their side. But seriously, if they're not speaking up, it's because they don't know what to say to you. I mean, you just see this energy here over and over. Like, yes, they want to talk to you. They want to hear from you. They want to be able to have a conversation with you. They just don't know where to begin, what to say, what to do. Maybe it's just gotten really awkward. Maybe too much time has passed. At least that's the way that they think of it. I just see where there is this energy that's going to be lifted though, of struggling to find where they belong. So let me explain to you what I mean by that. It's like being shut out of your life, not being a part of things anymore, not being a part of your story. It's incredibly disappointing. But then I see this energy of like a shift that's coming in. So it's like hearing from them and maybe finding a way to warm up to each other again. Doesn't mean that you're going to like be fully back together, but I do see where maybe you've kept them on ice for a little bit. Maybe you're the one who pulls them back. That's what I can see. Okay, Sagittarius, and then your energy's coming through. Maybe you're dealing with another Sagittarius. Maybe you have that energy moon or rising. because they just don't know what to say to you. And maybe you realize how much control that you have over this, and you know that you're the one that's like not letting them be able to reach you. Maybe you have them blocked. Maybe you just won't pick up the phone. And maybe you're gonna see, like, you know what, they've been on ice long enough. Let me embrace them. I see that energy here. So that's important for someone to know, especially if you are cross-watching this, however this goes, and you just feel like you've been waiting for them to open up to you. I see it. Let's look into the Five of Pentacles reverse here. There's a lot of emotion. The stakes are so high, and there's so much emotion because the love is real. The love is true. And I just see where it was at such a high point. Very, very euphoric. And when you lose that, when that comes crashing down, it hurts just as, you know, as good as it felt when it was good, it hurts just as much when it doesn't work out. So it's important for you to know how they feel, how disappointed they are, and also how they're like still holding on, how they still believe in it. Do you see what I'm saying? How there's gonna be a shift. Doesn't mean that you guys are like gonna be full blown in the connection again, but maybe it's just taking baby steps. Taking baby steps, spending time with them. Maybe you spend time around their friends again, or you go out and do like a group kind of thing. You know, maybe 3 of you guys go out. So it's not like a full-blown date. Do you know what I mean? But I see where you just, maybe even hearing this and just knowing how much they miss you and that they really have learned their lesson. Maybe even hearing that makes you want to talk to them, because I just see where a lot of this is in your control. And you may not realize it, that's for some of you, but it really is. And they're still here holding on, they're still waiting, still hoping and praying that you guys can just build from somewhere. I mean, they'll take anything that you want to give, even if it's just doing something casual together. They won't say no. And I just see where there's a shift in someone's mood, a shift in someone's outlook, where they felt like maybe they had to put their foot down. Maybe you had to do that, Sagittarius, and like be very stern with someone, maybe to kind of prove yourself and to show them your boundaries. But I just see like where things are easing up, where someone was very guarded. They're not going to be that way. And I just see them opening up their heart. And now that's tricky because it's not like it jumps into a full-blown connection, but it is like taking those baby steps. So it's important, especially if that's your energy and you felt like you got turned down and you feel like your person's not opening up to you. I see that changing, and the reason why they're not talking to you right now is because they're figuring out what to say. They don't really know what to say, and then they feel like maybe you don't want to hear from me. Maybe just reading into things too much. But I see where that's going to change. You're going to hear from them, or maybe you're the one who decides to reach out, but there's going to be communication that comes in. And I guess the biggest takeaway here is just for you to know how much they do miss you and how it feels like such an incredible loss, and how they're even at a loss for words, and how there's no one else that could ever fill your shoes. And they just are waiting for this to like come back around again. So that's important for you to know, Sagittarius. I mean, how much you are still loved by this person. Okay, I want to look at this. Let's look at this Ace of Swords. I think that some of you are gonna just have like this change of heart. There's just this energy of turnaround. Maybe just looking at things from it is from a balanced place, like what makes sense. And I think some of you are going to see like it really doesn't make sense to throw away such a beautiful connection. It doesn't make sense for it to just be over and done with. Not when you guys once had something so beautiful. I think that some of you are going to see that it's worth holding on to. It's worth maybe taking those baby steps and seeing like, okay, let's start out as friends again and see where this can go. Virgo's energy is also here. Maybe you guys are cross watchers. Libra is also here. So same thing, you could be cross watching or have that energy moon or rising Sagittarius, but there's just like a change of heart. There's a shift. And even hearing about how much this person loves you, it could make you have the change of heart where you just see things differently. Because I think you're going to see that it doesn't make sense to like fully cut things off. Not when it was once so beautiful, not when you still think of them and they still think of you. Because I know that there were definitely more good times than bad. And maybe the both of you are like waiting to hear from the other one, but you both don't know what to say. Someone's going to find their voice because they're going to find their balance. It's just like dealing with these hurt feelings of rejection. And you might even feel that way too, Sagittarius, and that's how they feel as well. Because I wonder if you guys have tried, if you've been like makeup, breakup, that kind of energy. So it just leaves you guys confused about where you really stand with one another and like what you still make together. I mean, where you stand with one another is like you're both, I see you both being open to this. Kind of cautiously optimistic. Both of you kind of have your guard up because you don't want to be hurt again. But then at the same time, both of you want to see what can happen here. The love is mutual. When you were deeply in love, it was mutual. You both felt the same. And now you both kind of feel like the sting, the disappointment of it all, of losing each other. So I see you deciding that it makes more sense to just try and see if you can have some kind of connection to them still. Even if it starts out as a friendship, that's what they want from you. And I see for a lot of you, that is what you want with them. All right, Sagittarius. So I see the communication coming in. I wonder if you'll decide to reach out to them or if they'll finally find their voice and reach out to you. But you still are loved, and it's still like a sting not having you. So I guess that is what some of you need to hear about the connection, because there's not closure on it yet. It's still open. And there is still a chance if you guys want to take it. That's what you need to know. So this is for those of you that you definitely like don't have like bitter or hard feelings towards this person. You just kind of look at it like, well, what we went through is what we went through. Maybe we weren't the best at communicating when we were together, but it was still so beautiful. That's the kind of connection that is here. And both of you like still kind of waiting because you still feel like it could be something. Still feel like this person understood you more than anyone else did. All right, Sagittarius. So I do wish you guys the best. I truly do, because I see that there's something very, very special that's here. If you want to take another chance on it, even if it's like baby steps, then you should. Because I don't think you'll be disappointed. I think it'll be right if you do. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. That is what I can see for you in October, Sagittarius. Oh, your connection is so cute. I just root for it. I root for it because, you know, if all of this energy was like upright, I know that you once had something so special, and I also feel the pull from both ends of like still wanting it, not wanting to let it go, but like not knowing what to say, not knowing what to do. Okay, Sagittarius, I love you guys so much. Thank you for everything. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Give the video a thumbs up, comment, let me know what's going on, and I'll talk to you guys in a few days.